Russell Edwards here. We're at the Greensboro Model Aircraft Club. We've just completed an F3A competition and we're here with Mr. Glenn Bergdorf. Welcome, Glenn.
Thank you, Russ.
Hope you enjoyed the day.
Great. Always enjoy the day.
Fantastic. Just wanted to ask you, please, what got you into RC precision aerobatics?
Well, that's something that's happened over many years. I started flying in 1975. In 1977, my goal was to fly a top flight Mustang. To get good enough, I bought a 40 size pattern ship. I haven't flown the Mustang, but I've sure as hell flown the pattern ship, and it's fabulous. Just love it.
Okay. Well, now you've done a lot of mentoring of people coming up through the F3A ranks, and I have to say those people have all done exceptionally well, which is a real credit to you in your teaching. Can you please tell us a little bit about your teaching methods, or what you would suggest to people coming up through F3A?
Sure, thanks. That's a good question. Firstly, I want to say that it's just great teaching the guys. The feedback you get is incredibly good. As far as teaching methods, I think the main thing is for the guys to go out there and enjoy themselves, and to get some feedback from an experienced person on what they're doing. It's no good practicing your mistakes all the time, because otherwise you get very good at the mistakes. You need to have some flights, get something specific to practice to correct your mistakes, go out and practice them, and then go back and find where the next level is, because you'll get those mistakes sorted out and you'll go on to the next level, and so you go upwards. In fact, it doesn't end up, well, I had this conversation just recently with one of the guys I'm teaching. You don't feel as if you're going up all the time. Sometimes you feel you're going backwards, which I find interesting, because I had the same problems. You start to work on some new things, and when you're working on those new things, some of the basics actually fall apart a bit, so you think that you're actually heading backwards. Reality is you're improving, but some of the basics aren't as good as they were before you tried the new things. So the main thing is hang in there.
Okay, great advice. Thanks, Glenn. And but on closing, is there any final words you'd like to say to any aspiring F3A precision aerobatics flyers?
First thing is, hope you enjoy it as much as I do, because it's a fantastic sport and loved every minute of it for the last 40 years or whatever it is. Second thing is, make sure you get some advice before you buy the model, but you don't need to spend a fortune on the model up front. Main thing is to have a reasonable plane and put in some practice with an experienced person to show you what to do when you're starting out as a sportsman. I've seen a guy come through 3 years ago. He won most of his, in fact, maybe every sportsman comp on a stick. Flew it to the middle of advanced, and he stood there and we just stood there and watched in awe. So it's the guy behind the sticks as much as the model. You know, so a reasonable model and a great guy behind the sticks who's practiced will win every time.
Okay, great. Thank you, Glenn.
Thank you, Russell. Thanks for the opportunity.